a lot of people, which is really unusual in Japan, because usually you're just knocking on doors all day long, just praying that you can talk to somebody someday. But for some reason, they have really been blessed with people to talk to about the church. And he wishes that he had better Nihongo, better Japanese, but we keep on telling him that will come. So he's happy.
Yeah. Let's hear about Emily.
Emily.
How much time does she have left? Chris. When does she come home?
Comes home in May or June.
Next Thanksgiving, everybody's going to be here.
Right now, she's in a there's her and two Inouye missionaries. So it sounds, reading between the lines of the letter, it sounds like there's good times and bad times. But for the most part, she's doing well, I think, and they are teaching us. That's pretty good. And they are teaching people of different languages. It has someone from, I think it was Brazil, there. There were some Chinese people there. And there were people that were sent on missions that were from Brazil to translate stuff. So the work's going well, and she's doing okay.
Good. Okay, thank you. How's Jeff doing? Tell us about Jeff.
Well, Jeff is doing really good. He just got transferred a couple weeks ago back to the first city that he was in, which is really unusual because his mission is so big, you know, we don't expect him to go back to the same area. But that was an area that he was trained in, and he really loved that city. He was there really long too, and he had quite a few Baptists in there. I guess prior to his arrival for the first time, it was like nothing happened. It was very cold. The missionaries called cold because they didn't have no activities, nobody to teach, nothing. And then something happened after he got there. And then when Elder Tatsuoka, Nadine's boy, they became companions in that same city, and they baptized quite a few families. And those families are now very, very active. They're the strength of this water branch. The strength of the branch there. So he was really happy to be back in the same area. He says like coming home. The apartment is still the same. We all live in the same apartment. But now he's training a brand new missionary, and he's from Canada. When Jeff picked him up, the mission president introduced him, and then he interviewed his companion, who were in the MTC for 3 weeks. And right there on the spot, the mission president told Elder, what was his name? Anyway, he's from Canada, and told him, you are now a Spanish-speaking missionary. He's never taken any Spanish class, nothing. And so they said, your trainer, Elder Lu, will teach you. And so that really humbled Jeff. You know, Jeff is like over, and he's a district leader now there, and I'm not sure Nadine's boy is still the zone leader there because he was. And that area, he just loves it. Before he came to this Chowchilla, he called Chow Chow. He was in Los Baños, and there he was the only Spanish-speaking missionary. With the other were all English-speaking, and so he got to teach Spanish, all Spanish. And then every Friday he would go to the swap meet in California. They call it. There was a Spanish name for it, I forgot. And he said it's really cool because it's like a mini Mexico, and because all the Mexicans were there, and he would set up tables, and he would give away all these free videos in Spanish, and the Spanish people love free stuff. And so then they picked it up, you know, and then that was how tracking was hard. He said he couldn't. Nobody's home, you know, and they were all working, and nobody would let him in. And so, in Los Baños, the people drive over an hour and a half to go to work because it's a Benton community. So he was out in the evening a lot. But he also has gained weight. He loves to eat, you know, and so it was great because they feed him. In Chowchilla, there were like 2 families that own restaurants. And so they have like a running tag, you know, like you have to come in because the account is in your name and is you haven't come in or something, you know. So he had to go for lunch, you know, twice a week to the members or investigators' restaurant to eat. So I don't worry about him eating. He's doing it. You know, he loves his family and he said he missed you guys and he has, I don't know how many months, he'll be home in July.
Wow.
So he's really excited.
Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you.